So Donald Trump just buried Taylor Swift for perhaps the final time. Just take a look at this tweet for a minute, or his Truth Social post, okay? What does it read? Has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, that she's no longer hot? Let's unpack that. Okay, first and foremost, I think Donald Trump is right. Think about it, you know? When's the last time you heard from her? The Super Bowl. When was the Super Bowl? February. What month is it now? May. So that's February, March, April, May. You haven't heard a lick from her. It's like she fell off the face of the earth in the last 4 months. Nobody has even mentioned her. And then you look at pictures from before the Super Bowl and now, and she's gained a little bit of... Actually, I'm not even going to go there. That might get me in trouble. But the reality is that she got booed so bad at the Super Bowl, it literally demolished every little bit of confidence that she had left. Ever since she calculated wrong taking on Trump. She calculated wrong. It's plain and simple, and there's not really much else to it, you know? Like, not only is she not hot in multiple ways now, but he buried her. Donald Trump ended Taylor Swift's career. Donald Trump and MAGA ended the Swiftie movement for good, and probably for the best.
That won't bow down to their ideological demands.
Yes, Swifties are getting angry that Trump tweeted that a lot of them are putting out videos crying on social media. This is coming a day after Trump sent this out because he did a whole segment on Trump thinking it was a good idea. Trump responded, I see that highly overrated Bruce goes to a foreign country to speak badly about the president of the United States. Never like him, never like his music or his radical love politics. And importantly, he is not a talented guy, just a pushy, obnoxious Jake who supported Crook Joe, a mentally incompetent fool, and our worst ever president who came close to destroying our country. If I wasn't elected, it would have been gone by now. Sleepy Joe didn't have a clue as to what he was doing. But Bruce is a dumbass rock and could not see what was going on, or could he? This giant old prawn of a rocket. I don't want to read this all. I just want to play the video on what he actually said about Trump. Yes, a few days after Trump issued this, responding to this video, he went to a foreign country talking trash about him. This is what they sent out. The American Federation of Musicians will not remain silent as two of our members, Bruce and Taylor Swift, are singled out and personally attacked by the President of the United States. Bruce and Taylor Swift are not just brilliant musicians, they are role models and inspiration to millions of people in the United States and across the world, whether it's born in the US or the Eras Tour, their music is timeless, impactful, and has deep cultural meaning. Musicians have the right to freedom of expression, and we stand in solidarity with all of our members. I don't know if this is something that they should be issuing this kind of statement. It is crazy. Okay, this guy went on stage, talking trash about Trump. Trump should stay silent. I like the way he's doing. If you call his name, whether you're who, Trump will respond to you.
Donald Trump is having a really bad day, and he is big mad because as he heads back from his Middle East trip that will only be remembered for his absolute corruption and his stealing of a $400 million jet, despite what the Constitution says, he comes home to failures everywhere. First, in the morning, his own Republicans failed to pass his one big beautiful bill, the tax plan that will give the world's record largest tax cuts to the wealthy in this country while taking from the poor and lower class, and of course once again spiking trillions of dollars additional debt onto our national budget. He then in the afternoon got another kick in the nutsack from the Supreme Court, who 7-2 ruled that Donald Trump must once again stop his illegal. Sorry, Donald, we have a thing here called the Constitution. I know it's very inconvenient. Donald has been so mad today that he's been attacking Taylor Swift, saying that Taylor Swift is no longer hot and that nobody likes her anymore, ever since he said he didn't like her. He then also attacked Bruce Springsteen and threatened him, saying, if you're going to talk bad about America, try it here and we'll see what happened. Donald Trump is failing everywhere. Everybody sees him for the absolute disaster and joke that he is. And that's what it is. Throw me a follow.
Well, what do you think of that?
Garbage. TDS at the highest level. I mean, he's over there creating peace in the Middle East. One of the places that could possibly erupt and send the world into turmoil. And he's over there getting it done. Not only, getting great deals for our country, which I've told everybody. I got people at high levels working in the financial world.
Right.
And when he's doing that stuff, they're all freaking out. I'm like, just give him a minute. I'm like, this guy does not know how to lose, period. Gets up every morning. I mean, busts his ass for this country. Thank God for him and his administration.
Trump went after Taylor Swift this morning and then threatened Bruce Springsteen. An hour ago, he said, has anyone noticed since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot? Has anybody noticed that? I haven't. She's doing better than ever. But the Bruce Springsteen thing. Bruce Springsteen is in England right now, and he said that Trump and his administration are treasonous. I was looking at the quote. And he goes on this big, long rant. Radical left, pushy, obnoxious jerk. And he's very mad at Bruce Springsteen. But then at the bottom, where he says his skin is atrophied, being Bruce Springsteen, ought to keep his mouth shut until he gets back in the country. That's just standard fare. Then we'll all see how it goes for him. How what goes? Getting back into the country? Did he just threaten Bruce Springsteen? Because I think he did. I mean, Trump is pissed. This dried out prune of a rocker. His skin is all atrophied. Ought to keep his mouth shut. Whoa. That is very alarming. But yeah, we had a Taylor Swift rant too. Let's see who else he goes after today. All right. I'll keep you updated, and I love you. Bye!
The celeb crowd. We touched on this yesterday. Beyonce, loser. Oprah, huge loser. J-Lo, you matter. Loser. No one cares what you think. I just think we're so lucky to have someone like that willing to touch government with a 10-foot pole. It's not like Taylor Swift. She got booed at the Super Bowl because she got political. And she alienated half her fan base and half of the country. And when I saw it, did I feel sorry for her? Not at all. You put yourself out there. You didn't need to get political. But in her case, it was utterly pointless. You have no political sway. You just want to feel like you're more important. It's not enough for you to have $1 billion before you're, 36. You want to feel like you have more influence than you do. And you found out the hard way that you don't. With Elon, he actually is a very important person to have in the world and in this country. And on top of it, he did help get President Trump elected. He actually did move the needle. I don't think there's any question about that. So it really was valuable to us as a nation to have him get political, unlike Taylor Swift. So he did it. I think he did it for his country. He did it because as a businessman, he saw all the red tape and the regulations we were drowning in and realized the average man could never fight this fight. So he decided to do it, and he's paid a real price for it. I think the nation should be in his debt.
Yes, I'm glad that I saw these videos. You've seen how Swifties are melting down. Trump is. You know, it is crazy at a certain point when I watch some of these videos because these people are always mad. Look at what Trump said. Excuse me. They attribute it like a threat. Trump did not. Trump was responding to the videos. He went to a foreign country calling his name, and that video went viral. Trump should see that video and stay silent, right? It's crazy. The kind of thing he said in the video, clearly just nobody will cover that because we are the one doing that. Trump responded. Now, it drew attention to a lot of people. If you search here and there, you will not see this. I'm reporting things you will hardly see. Thank you guys for always been sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. I'm grateful. Every single time when I see your comment and like shares, it makes me motivate me to create more videos like I do daily.
What did you make of Donald Trump's post this morning alleging that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, this guy, all the deals, but he still has time for this. You gotta love it. Since I said I hate, she's no longer hot.
I don't want to make the video long. I will end here.
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Carmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their amplification.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you look at the facts of the case and compare the two. You have to compare who was the initial aggressor.
Bedroom, because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything, and then the
Registration Act is
talking about this man, Kilmer.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very.
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black